Well, hopefully you can hear me. We're just doing a bit of testing again. What up, Steve? I'm just testing 4K, the sound, and a new picture image. Trouble when they're down the other end, it's a nightmare to focus on them, especially this heat haze. Been sat here for a few hours, nothing went out. Not too bad. Might not be a very long stream, but we're just going to test a few things. I want to see what the planes sound like on the microwave, on the microphone, and I want to see what the profile looks like in 4K. Up, Sally. It's really windy. Couple of 35s just went out. There's some more down the bottom. "12 went out this morning, came back, and then nothing else. You never know what's going on. The sun is really harsh today. Trying to make it so I can see. It's so bright. It's been that long, is it? No, not long now, Sally. What's the sound like on this mic? because yet again I've changed the setup on this. Okay. Thing is, if I go too crazy, the sky blows out and you can't see the clouds. But I am testing a new colour profile, so that's why it's a bit strange at the minute. You can try auto and see what happens. And I go right dark. Yep. Okay, I'm just going to change something else before they come. Oh, I can't for some reason. It's a bit strange. I wonder if it's because I'm recording on the camera. Oh, it is. Right, it should change quite a bit in a minute. And I'll have to change a load of stuff. Just bear with me while I change it all. It's really difficult to see it in the sun. I'm still playing. This is why I like testing. Get it right. Thank you, Sally. Here we go. I'll just quickly concentrate on them. my mic's disappeared. There it is over there. That might be a bit louder now. And I'm hoping the front mic wasn't too loud. What's that looking like and sounding like now? Should be good. Good. And the planes weren't too loud. And we've got a nice 4K picture. No, camo hasn't been up. Hardly anything. 12 went out this morning, came back in, and then these ones just gone out. I just need to make this post taller because I'm having to crouch down when they come past me. So I just need to adjust that at some time. Yeah, the trouble when the sun's like this, it just blows everything out. But we've got the new lens now for nights, so it shouldn't be long. Definitely going to do a test stream at Mildenhall. Yeah, I don't know. The other day when we was here, there was a bit of lightning and they stopped them from going out. But they may go out. You never know. I'm still playing with the settings as normal. Yeah, it's always worth coming up, just in case. Friday they might not fly because of Bank Holiday Monday. All right, Nige. Got the ND filters on full. It's so bright. That's right, Sally. When's Connor's back on nights again? You've got something else down the bottom. I just can't see the screen. The camera's struggling because of the sun. It's a long way down there. Okay. Well, we'll have the other lens for that, and we may do a late night. If I put my sunglasses on, everything's too dark, and if I put them on, or take them off rather, I can't see anything. I hate the summer. Give me night time anytime. The camera's really struggling to focus for some reason. Well, it's just a haze and that. I might have to manual focus. Yeah, a bit of a testing tune. It's really difficult because you can't see in the sun. I completely lose them. I need to put another monitor on the side so when I turn around I can still see them. There's more coming out though. I know why it's struggling, just can't set it up in time. I'll wait until they've gone out and then I'll change it. I might be able to do it before they come. Right, that might be better. Might be able to focus better now. What's that looking like? Better? It's definitely focusing better on that now. I have to press as many buttons as possible. I think that looks a lot better now. I made a load of new colour profiles and just picking which one for the light. This one looks better. Right, so we're going to go with this one from now on days, and I just need to make the pole taller so I can follow them around a bit better. I'm still not smoking, I'm still on the vape, but I'm getting less on that as well. I can see a few down there now. Yeah, that was difficult, Sally, but it's got to be done. Yeah, if you only had to press a button that worked, that'd be good. But I think we're good now. I think I've dialed everything in properly, because I've changed the setup about 4 times since I got the new streamer box back. Nothing was working. Well, it was working, but it just didn't sound right to me. But I think it does now. Yeah, looking at that building there in 4K looks quite nice and crispy. But like I said, it is really hazy. I hate it when it's like this. Yeah, right there, Sally. Right on that corner. We need to get Chris sorted out so we can do a dual stream. I need him to give me a call. I suppose I could call him, but I know he's always busy when he's at work. Yeah, from there, Sally, you can see down here. When you're down the other bit, you can't. And obviously they come past you along that bit of tarmac and then sit there, and they're really close to you. But where the other bit is way behind the building over there, which is good, but I prefer that bit. Yeah, tell them to. Yeah, I've put a monopole up here, but it's a bit too short, so I've got to raise it up a bit, because when they come past, I have to crouch down and I lose them. So it's definitely a modification, but we'll get there eventually. It's only been 2 years. But then that's 05. I hate 05. It's so hard to film. I'm coming up there. I much prefer to, when they go out the other way. We don't have no tape on here. Yeah, that building's had it. They were talking about doing it up, but I don't think they are now. The main building's really bad. You can't really see it very well. In the winter you will, from here. But, yeah, it's really bad. There's lots of stuff holding all the walls up. They've definitely fixed the signal up here. I think they're more F35s down there. I don't think they're 15s. So hazy you can hardly see them. Yeah. Like I said, they were talking about doing it all up, and there was rumours about like a, what do you call it, a viewing area, but the base said no. Yeah, a bit further down. We always used to film there. Then the minute the MOD said we can't be there, then they said we could. Then they said it was private property, and the bloke who owns the other bit of land don't own that bit. So I've got permission from the actual owner, but we'll save that for special occasion. I'm hearing like my voice 3 times. I know you're not, but it's really off-putting. I'm just going to change something. Yeah, so he is behind that big building, and he goes in the garden there, in Phil's garden. And so we always had permission to be in Phil's garden, but we always used to go on that corner as well. And then, like I said, they said we couldn't go there. So I had to find out who owned it, and then now I found out who owned it. They said that's okay, but yeah, we're just going to leave that for special times, when night times and stuff, when different stuff comes in. If anything else definitely comes in, but we're gonna go there. It's been really busy, like as in people up here today. It's really busy, but it's quietening down a little bit now. That was obviously the last week of school holidays. Yeah, I can't hear myself 3 times now. It's a bit easier. It's like I'm trying to talk, and I can hear myself talking 3 times, and I keep stopping because it's really off-putting. But I think I'll sort that out now. Yeah, I don't think 4K really brings much to the stream when it's really sunny, because it takes away that sort of like Christmas, unless you're really close up to something, then you don't really get that benefit. But in the night time, well, you know, we've got good signal here. I have tried a 4K stream at night, and it did actually make a difference. It did actually look, brought the colours out a little bit better. I haven't talked to Simon yet, but there's a lunar eclipse this week, but that's 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know if he'll be up for that. Yeah, Alan's in Rank Up Aviation's channel. Well, he was a little while ago. I hoped to stream properly on Thursday, so if you've not turned your bells on, do so, because I hope to do it on Thursday. You know what it's like. My back's been really hurting me in the last few sort of like weeks, and I've really struggled to do anything. But I wanted to get this tested out today. I've been messing around with it all weekend, trying to get the sound right and get the picture quality right, which I think I've done now. I've messed around with all my routers, so I'm getting really good signal. So we're getting good 4K stream, and I think we've finally got everything apart from this mount done. So I've just got to make it a little bit sturdier to stop it from wobbling, and I've just got to raise it up a little bit. Well, it looks like they're moving. Yep, they're moving. I've got another monitor, so what I'm going to have to do in the sunlight is strap another monitor onto the side, so when they come past me, I'm not looking in the glare, I'm looking at the other monitor. It's really difficult to follow them when you're looking directly in the sunlight as they come past. So hence I lose them. I can only follow them for a little while. Hate 05. This runway is probably one of the hardest runways to record or stream. Them in the sunlight, and then it goes out of focus. We're up there somewhere. Much easier in the night time, so you can keep on following them because you can see them all the time. It's right when they come back, but when they take off, it's really difficult. There was any more down there. I thought there was, yeah, there is another one down there. Yeah, I've heard there might be thunderstorms on Thursday, so we'll just have to see. We'll just have to play it by ear. Definitely not. Well, we've got to try the new lens out at some stage, but obviously this is a camcorder, but I will bring the other one up. The trouble with that one is that's too sensitive for the daytime, and that is really hard without a filter on the front to keep it so that you can actually see, because it just blows everything out really badly. Whereas this one's much better in this really harsh light, but again, like I said, this runway is so difficult to follow them because the sun's right above you, and as soon as they come near you can't see them anymore. You lose them completely in the monitor. I've pressed all the buttons and we seem to be in the right place now, don't we? So but everything seems to be working right now. The sound seems to be working, doesn't seem to be distorting too bad. but then again they're not taken off from this end, so they'll be a lot louder, but I can adjust that each stream. We've got the bass settings now. He's going back. Yeah, I can't wait for the night streams. Not long now, guys. Not long till we come out at night and we get some good stuff at night time now. Now we've got the new lens. Both me and Dave have both got the same one now, so we can have 2 cameras with the new one, and we should hopefully get a really, really good image at night time now. It's not going to be as punched in as what it was before, but you don't need it when you're down that middle bit. That's why I'm saving that for down there. Obviously when Trump came, where I was filming from was a long way away, so I needed that other lens, but that other lens is still good at night time. But the new one we've got is like, it pulls in, I think, 4 more stops of light, which is a lot. What up, Red 2? How you doing? I thought there was 2 down there, but I can only see that one going across, unless it's behind that bush over there. I'm not sure. I thought there was 2. Yeah, it's not long away. It'll soon be here. I mean, it's October when they change the clocks. As soon as the clocks change, then they'll go on nights. So I know it's not going to be as busy at the moment with what's going on, but hopefully we should still get quite a bit going out like we used to. I definitely prefer filming at night time. It's just, I mean, it's harder in the sense of actually filming it, but when they come past you, you can still see them because you're either watching the afterburner or you're watching the lights. And with the camera, I can actually see the outline of the planes, whereas like this, as soon as you turn around in the sun, they're completely gone. You are blinded. I mean, obviously, our friend Chris has got his goggles, and he don't have to look up in the sky. He can just look at his goggles. Maybe that's something I need to do for the summer, but and I definitely need to adjust this pole because I'm trying to bend down to follow them around, which is not doing my back no good. So there's definitely a few things I just need to home in on and get 100% right for the winter time, but we'll get there. And obviously I was streaming last Saturday off my website, so we've got the website up and running, and what I'm hoping to do is when we go live is have the channel streaming on there as well. That'll be in 4K always, no matter what we're doing here. That should always be in 4K, so that's what I was testing last week, and I might have to do another test for that. So if you're watching the stream and I'm not answering the questions, you know that it's just a rerun of something else I've done before, but I've made it go live. So I've been testing lots of things on the website. I'm going to try and bring like a community-based type thing to the website as well. I've already put on there so you can upload your pictures. If you've taken pictures, you can upload them and we'll use them as thumbnails. There's all sorts of things we're sort of like thinking about doing. We're still thinking about having a camera on the top of the burger van, so we're always live. But obviously we won't be chatting, and it won't be moving. It'll just be a wide angle shot of the planes going over the top. So there's a few things we're sort of like planning on doing, but it's just getting around to doing all these things. But eventually we will. What's what called, Sally? I just said I see you say, what's that called? What are you asking? What do you reckon it's called? That's called www.militaryaviation.com. Well, no, it's not actually. I've got it wrong myself. Let's see. He was right to ask, I suppose. www.militaryaviationchannel.com. So I didn't even get my own website right then. So that's what we're going to do. So we're planning on streaming out of that, and we're going to have a load of stuff on there. I've started like building it, but it's up and running. But we are going to do a lot of stuff on there. What I plan to do anyway. You had to ask. You're right if I can't even get it right myself, though. We're just going to wait for some of these to come back. I just want to see them come back across. Oop. Got a bit too close there. May well be, Nigel, you may well be seeing advertising. As I always say, there's nothing I can do about that. That's what the streaming box does. I don't have any me over it at all. They'll decide what it does itself. I don't see no advertising, even when I'm watching it on the on my phone, because I've got premium anyway. But it's really windy up here. So I don't know what's going on with the channel at the moment. We seem to be not getting pushed out by YouTube. I don't know why that is or what's going on, because a lot of our videos don't seem to be doing anything like what they were doing before, which is a bit disconcerting. Some of our live streams, obviously, when we're just doing testing, I don't expect it to be crazy, because I'm not advertising or anything like that until we actually go live, and they're just like popping up when we're just doing the testing. I always try and say when I'm going to go live, but now, weirdly, this streaming box, when I do schedule a live stream, it is actually working, whereas the other one didn't. So there must have been something wrong with that on the last streaming box, because every single time I tried to schedule something, it just didn't work. With Simon's, it was a bit delayed, but it still worked. Yeah, you're all going to get a ad now. There's an ad for the Military Aviation channel. The wind's really got up, really got up here. The storm's on its way here already. I don't mind when it's overcast, but not raining obviously. I don't mind. I don't mind coming here and it being really overcast because it's so much easier to film. When it's like this and the sun's directly above you, it's so difficult. Yeah, I've got something else to ask Chris, Sally, so if you can get him to call me, he has got my number. We have talked on the phone a few times, so if you can get him to phone me, I've got a couple of things I want to ask him, and I want to help him with a couple of things as well. Yeah, I've had premium for ages, but if you are in the market for a new mobile phone contract, EE are doing a fabulous deal at the moment, and you get YouTube Premium Lite with it, and I think it's £36 a month, and you get unlimited internet, unlimited text and calls. I'm using it on the stream now, and that's unlimited speed as well, so hence the speed's so good. I can stream 4K, but I have got a massive antenna on the top of this van now and a really fast router, so it does help. But yeah, they're doing a really good deal with premium, so if you are looking for a new mobile phone contract or SIM, then that's a good one to get. Yeah, I got a warning a little while ago saying storms at 3:30 in the morning as well, Keith, same time. I think that's most of the south of the country, isn't it? We'll have to see on Thursday. If it's not raining, then I will stream, but I definitely won't stand up here in a thunderstorm. The planes probably won't go out anyway if it's lightning or anything. Last week when I was here, there was a bit of a downpour, and there was F35 sitting on the runway or out here on the pad, and then they said no, go back, so they aborted it. You're not going to start purring, are you? I'm now going to get a copyright strike for people playing music. Nice one. So we're all happy with the sound now. We're all happy with the picture. We should be all good from now on, and we've got 4K, so I think I can stream 4K every single time here now. The router's doing a really good job. I haven't seen a single frame drop today, so yeah, looking good, looking good.
How did you get up there, mate? He's got a ladder on the back.
He's perfect, Kath. He's perfect. Oh, has he gone away? He's not gone away. He's straight doing some more streaming, is he? There's, I think there's about 10 gone out, so they're out there still somewhere. I think there was about 10. I struggled to count them, to be honest. There's quite a few went out. Before I went live, there was a couple more went out as well. So. Okay. Yeah, he needs to speak to me, and I can send him a link to the camera to this box. If he's at Conisby, we can do a joint stream together, and you guys can see half a picture of here and half a picture of there, and if anything takes off, then we can switch it over to whichever one we want. So that'll be quite interesting. I've tested it all works good, so. Had a problem with the van at the weekend, so I had to fix that as well. I thought it was going to be a lot more involved than what it was, so thankfully that's all fixed now as well. But I should be able to fix it because that's what my proper job used to be. Yeah, I think that'll be good. I think that'll be definitely worth him doing as well. I think what I'm going to do as well, because I've got the pole in the middle of the van now, I think I'm going to make some more brackets up for the bottom of the van so I can put it in multiple places. So when because I can walk around the whole top of the van now, but actually I need it to be further to one side when I'm parked here, because when I do turn around the van, it's a bit awkward. I still haven't got enough room, so I need to be able to put the pole close to the side of the van, then I'll be able to follow them a little bit easier. So there's a few more things I'm going to do. I think I'll get another plate and make some more brackets up so I can hook this monopole into several different places, and it'll give me a bit more room up on the top here. It's that one, Sally. I was going to go to Mildenhall for a little bit of a practice, but there was already 2 people down there, so I thought I'd just come here because there's no one here today. but it has been really quiet. Yesterday apparently was really busy here yesterday. I was going to come over yesterday, but I couldn't get over. That would have been quite good. Apparently it was an emergency landing of a F35 as well yesterday, so that would have been interesting, but we missed that one. What up, Gaza? So if you've only just come in, we are just doing a bit of testing today, but it's a bit of a shame there's not much more going on. There's just, like I said, I think there's about 10 F35s out, but it's been like this all day. It's been really quiet here today. A whole load this morning, and a few gone out again, and I reckon that'll be it once these lot come back. But yesterday they were apparently doing absolutely loads of low approaches and all sorts. Oh, we've pressed all the buttons already. We've pressed all the buttons, changed all the settings, but we should be good now. I think I've got everything dialed in how I want it now. As long as the F35s and the 15s don't blow the sound out taken off from this end, we should be good, but I can just dial that down if I need to. Obviously I have to change the sound for each end of the runway, but I think we're all good now. So they'll definitely do Conisby on the week of the 7th. I'm not sure what night that'll be, but we'll definitely do Conisby night stream. And obviously the nights are now starting to pull in a bit now, so we should get some proper good afterburner shots up there. I've taken a photograph of every setting on this camera, Sally, so I shouldn't have to press any buttons anymore now. I've been struggling for honestly 6 months, I think it was, with that sound issue we had, and I just could not figure out what the hell was going on with it, where it was coming from. I tried everything. I tried new mics, I tried this H5 Zoom studio, I tried everything I could possibly think of to try and get around the sound issue that I had, and I just couldn't figure out what it was. And it was a streaming box all along, and I had to go back to China, but eventually they gave me a new one, and I just had to set it all back up again, and every single setting was completely different to the last streaming box, purely because that was so bad. There was such a bad problem with it. But this one, touch wood, so far has been really good, and it's been a lot easier to set up. But there's an awful lot go on with this camera, so it did take me a few sort of like tests to get it how I want it. And I think we're there now. So it definitely sounds better in my earphones than I did before. It was always distorting, and I could never figure out why it was doing it. And what it was the USB port, or the USB-C port where everything goes into it. Apparently that had there was a problem with where the terminals were. They'd come loose or something, and that was why I wasn't getting the sound properly. But yeah, I tried everything. I could not figure out what was going on with it, because you physically couldn't see what the issue was, and I was turning it up and it was distorting, turning it down and turning the camera up. I couldn't get it right. So, but luckily, I think now, although I've changed the mic and I don't like the front mic I've got on here, I've got two on it at the moment, but only one of them you can hear, and I'm going to try and swap between the two at some stage and see which one sounds better, because I think the one I've got on the front at the moment is a bit quiet, and when the planes come past, it's like it's got its own limiter, but you can turn the limiter off, but it still seems a little quiet. But It doesn't get that sort of like real sort of gruff rumble of the planes, but it's still alright. Didn't sound too bad. But like I said, this is I absolutely hate 05. I can't stand filming on 05. It's the hardest one, definitely, because the sun's right in your face. They're right down the other end. And I don't really fancy lugging all this gear down the other end, down to the fence the other end, just to watch them go off. Because then you've got to film through the fence, because you can't put the van there. We're not sure, Mark. We're not sure if it's top quality or not. I even cleaned my sensor on my other camera the other day again, because I noticed there was some more rubbish on that sensor. I put it in really bright sunlight and I could see it still, so it was right in the corner. So I've fixed that as well, so next stream we shouldn't see any artifacts on the image on that other camera. You never see them at night time anyway, it's only daytime when I use that camera that you see them. You can't see them when we do the night streams. Definitely gone out for a long time. Think about selling my van and buying a cherry picker, so I can sit in the back of the bucket and just go up and down. I think that'd be easier. If I can get one that goes side to side, I wouldn't have to move, would I? I'll make the cherry picker go around and around. That'd be quite cool. Yeah, you definitely wouldn't be seen again if you cut a hole in the fence down there. 100%. I was down where we was talking about earlier one night, and the police on the other side of the fence said to me, "You're not going to jump over there, are you?" I said, "I don't think so. I'm not that silly." I don't know if my boy would be too impressed with the cherry picker though. He likes to sit in the, I mean, he's jumping around in the van now. I don't think he likes sitting in the bucket with me. I think he'd be scared of going up in the air, but I think that would be really good to film in one of them. I think that'd be something different, but I'm not sure if the base would like a cherry picker going over the fence, but they'd probably say no straight away. There's loads of little holes in the fence, but not big enough to put a camera through. like I said, they were talking about that building down the bottom. We'd heard a long while ago that someone wanted to buy that building down there, and they wanted to make it into like a cafe and everything. The big bit down the bottom there, they wanted to make it into a cafe and have a big platform on it, and people could pay to be on the platform watching them. But the base commander at the time said there's no way that's happening, which is a bit of a shame really, because it's not really any different to being here, really, is it? Like, you know, people are parked up here, people are all standing on vans and everything. I don't really see what difference it would make, but they definitely objected to it and said no, which I think that would have been really good. But there you go. We ain't had no spinning wheels of death, have we? So that's good. 4K's really sticking up to it. So. Well, up Simon, just talking about you a little while ago. It's all bad, of course. I hadn't seen you, I just looked down and noticed your name. Yeah, that would be awesome, that would. Are you up for 3 o'clock in the morning lunar eclipse, Simon? Live stream? Well, I don't know, I still think I would make good money at the weekends, because people would still go there, wouldn't they? So obviously during the week it'd be rammed, you wouldn't be able to get in there, would you? You'd have to book like a year in advance probably. 3 o'clock in the morning on Thursday until not Thursday, Friday morning. So Thursday night stroke Friday morning, lunar eclipse from 3 o'clock in the morning till 5 o'clock in the morning. I thought you'd be jumping at that chance, Simon. Well, I think the weather's definitely changing, although it's sunny. It's definitely breezy up here today. I don't know if we're going to see, I'm not sure if we're going to see any more heat wave this year. Hopefully not. That was too much. It's definitely early, 3:30 in the morning. But I think we should do it. I think we should live stream it, Simon. 3:30 until 5:30. You don't go to work on Friday. What a matter. You can always just put it out as a rerun. Get a load of people watching it later on in the day. I'll lend you the stuff and I'll show you how to use it. As long as you've got YouTube on that tablet, Keith, that's all that matters. I don't know, where's a good place? Up the same place? I'll have to talk to you later on and see if we can sort out. "3 AM stream on Simon's channel on Thursday night stroke Friday morning." He's been roped into it. I'll turn everything on and then you can just press go live, so you'll be alright. No, Keith was saying about it earlier, that bit on the corner down there, me and Dave know the owner of that, of where Tone goes, but the bit in front of it and that building's nothing to do with him. He don't own none of that. That's someone else that owns all that, and that's the bit that's why I said to him that day in the stream that you need to be careful, because people have been told not to go down there now. So the MOD were getting a bit funny with people going down there, and we're telling them to go behind the wall, which is obviously our friend's land. So the bit in front is private and you can't go down there. But I managed to track down who it belonged to, and they said yes, as long as it's not like loads of people keep going down there, because that's what they were getting annoyed with, because there was loads of people kept going down there and hadn't got permission to be on that bit. So they said as long as it's not too many people, they don't really mind. But we're gonna keep that for special occasions. I think it's about 3:31 to be precise, very precise, 3:31 till 5:30 I think it is, something like that. I think that's what I read on the site the other day. So hopefully you're all going to be up for Simon's Astro's live stream at 3:31. I might not be, but Simon's going to borrow my gear apparently. He's seen me set it up, so he knows how to work it. Yeah, so if you've not subscribed to Simon's Astro, make sure you do go and subscribe to Simon. He's got a lot of good videos. The last one was particularly good because I was in it. I used to go to a field right down the other end, and there was a guy, people were like being silly down there. They kept on going right across all his crops and everything, so he got really annoyed and said no one can go on there. But I managed to get permission from someone a bit further up, and he let me go on there. But every time I go there, he forgets, I'm not sure, he's quite old, and he always forgets that he's given me permission. He always goes to me, "What are you doing parked here?" And I go, "Well, you said I was right to park here." And he went, "No, I didn't." And then he realises that he did. But it takes him about a quarter of an hour of arguing to actually remember that he did give me permission, which is quite funny. But yeah, every single time I park there, he always says, "What are you doing parked on here?" And I have to go through the whole thing every time to say, "Well, you said I could come here." I'm not setting you up, Si. You've got to do it. That was a horror stream. That was good. That was good fun. We did have a good time inside that night. Then we done a bit of watching the meteor shower afterwards. That was quite good. And we took a few pictures of the galaxy, Milky Way galaxy and stuff. So it got me back into a bit of astro that night. It was good. Enjoyed it. Yeah, the other one, Kath, that field there you can go down, that's not a problem. It's one further back than that. There's a road that goes up towards, or just out of the village of Lakenheath, and there's a little pull-in lay-by. You can park in the lay-by alright, but just up from that, near the garage is a farmer's entranceway, and everybody constantly keeps going in there, and the farmer's getting really annoyed because they park all over the place and just leave the cars, and then when he wants to go on the field to do his crops he can't even get in there, so no wonder he's upset. And then there was loads of rubbish just been chucked everywhere, so you know, he got really annoyed. But I'd seen him a few times there, and he said that, you know, he didn't mind a few people, but he didn't like it when it started to get stupidly crazy. And unfortunately, when you do get people that have a lot of followers and think they can go somewhere and they haven't got permission to go there, that's when it all causes problems. And that's what happened, unfortunately. There's loads and loads of people going there, and I spoiled it for everybody, because everybody was just like being silly, jumping across this, all over his crops and stuff, all over the fences, jumping over the fences. So yeah, that put pay to that one. But like I said, there's another bit a little bit further up, and he's a really nice guy, but he just forgets everything. I don't know if he's got dementia or something like that, maybe he has, but every single time I go there he forgets who I am, and then he says, oh yeah, I do remember now. So he lets me, but I don't go up there very often. Only when it's really busy here on a Friday you can go up there, especially if they're going that way and they come straight over the top of you. It's really good, but it's quite difficult because they come at you really fast. Yeah, Lakenheath, that's it, it's exactly there. That's where all them cows are in that field. But yeah, you can go in the big field right up against the fence, but it's quite difficult there, because if you get too close to the fence then you can't shoot through the fence. But if you're a long way away from the fence, that's not too bad. They come over you quite nicely there. But like I said, the best place got spoiled. Where were we, Kath? You've got an ad. So you got an ad, but no one else is getting ads. Well, they weren't anyway. Yes, that's it. When Nigel was naming the cows, that's a really good spot to film in. And I could see right across, and there's a lot of wildlife in that. Even though the jets go over there, you wouldn't think there'd be anything over there, but there's a lot of birds of prey, and there's often a crane and that, all in that like bit of marshland there. It's quite a nice little area that is, but yeah, it's a little bit behind that. So where I was filming them cows from that time, that's the bit where everybody's been banned from. But I don't think a lot of them should have been there in the first place, to be honest. No, but I don't think anybody ever got permission to be in that field. Well, let's hope it don't get as hot as it did before, Keith, because that was too much. That was you couldn't go anywhere in it, could you? It's just too hot. I don't mind heat as long as it's in Thailand or somewhere like that. On the top of the van, that's not nice. You get burnt to bits as well. I haven't seen anything come out of Mildenhall while I've been here. There was this morning, a few went out this morning, but while I've been stood up here I've not seen anything come out of there. It's really quiet everywhere today. I considered going to Wattersham this morning. I thought about it. Yeah, there's a public right of way on the field behind the base, down the other end. You can walk up there, you can actually go on there. That's not too bad. That's actually quite nice to film on, but if you've got all the gear I've got here, it's quite a difficult trek. I mean, you need a couple of you to like walk the stuff up, and I could use Starlink down there. When I first started with just a normal camcorder, that was alright, but the more I've built up the channel now, and the more stuff I've got, there's just no way my back would hack that. It's quite a walk down there to the fence. I would say it's at least a quarter of a mile to half a mile walk from the road. I think they're on the radio now. I think they're coming back. The sun's right in my face now. It's really, really high up and right in my face.
I could understand if it was it with me. There's me and him being dead quiet.
There's quite a few people over by the forest entrance today as well. That's a nice spot as well if you've never been to Lakenheath to actually watch. If you go over to that forest entrance over there, there's quite a few people over there. Look, the focus is on the poles, but the bit that they're trying to stop at the moment is the people parking on the road over there. They got really funny because a couple of people got hit over there beginning of the summer, but they were talking about completely banning it, but they still seem to keep parking there. The car park's starting to empty out because there's not so much going on. There's a few people here still. The main car park's still fairly full, but obviously we're school holidays come to the end this week, so that will probably go back to normal. Oh, we've got something down the other end. I think that 35 that went back is coming back out again. Long old way down there. Yeah, you can't see my van. Give it another month and then that heat haze will be gone down the bottom there and we'll be able to see a lot better. just that single one that was there on its own a little while ago that went back. You weren't hanging about. You've got adverts when it went past. It's typical, isn't it? I think YouTube do it on purpose, don't they, to make you buy premium. They sit there and wait for something to happen, and then they chuck adverts on. Yeah, I wish I could change the adverts on the stream box, but you can't. You can't even turn monetization on and off on the stream. So yeah, it's a real nightmare. If I had the laptop here, then I can change it like through the stream settings. But when I stream, I don't want to have to bring a laptop as well. So I just let YouTube decide what it wants to do. And like I said, I can't change it. I can't turn the aggressiveness down. Whereas with a laptop, you can put it on low, medium, or high, or off. So yeah, it's a bit annoying when they do put ads on when something actually does happen. But obviously, I have to support their platform and you know, get some sort of revenue coming in for the channel. But it's annoying when they do put it in the wrong place. I didn't press no button, Simon. I want people to see the 35s going across. I don't want them to see an advert. always said, you know, it's not about money for us, and it's not about money for me. I enjoy doing it, and I enjoy bringing what we can for you. Obviously helps bit of diesel money and stuff like that. All the stuff we buy and everything's nothing to do with YouTube. It's all out of our own pockets and stuff. So, but you know, just a little bit of diesel money helps us do whatever we've got to do. Yeah, we want cash. Creators even get when you guys have got premium, your creators even get I think you get more money from people that have premium. So you guys don't get ads, and then the creator gets a bit more. There's like absolutely nothing from ads on YouTube, believe me. Just seeing what time it is. I might have to. Oh, I don't know whether they're going to come back in or not. I might have to go again in a minute. Obviously that was only a test stream, but I think we've got everything sorted now. So if it doesn't rain on Thursday, then I'll definitely stream. I might do a stream on Thursday, and if it rains, I stop the stream and then restart. That might be that because I can put a cover over the camera up the top so I don't get wet. So we'll probably do. That's what we'll probably do, because I think I'm definitely coming up on Thursday. So you're right, Simon. It's pence, isn't it? It's nothing. YouTube pays absolutely nothing. People think you get rich off YouTube, not unless you've got millions of subscribers. Let me tell you. Yeah, this isn't the lens that's always the problem. This one's always been good. I've cleaned the lens on the other one now, and that's really good. So that's on the night camera, that lens that's always got something in it. But I took it apart again at the weekend and give it another really good cleaning, because I noticed another little tiny speck in the corner. And you can only notice it when it's really bright. When it's dark, you can't see it anyway. So that's mainly for the nighttime use, and we've got that new lens as well now. So we should be really good on the next night stream, which possibly be, we might use that camera. I might have to use two on the Conisby stream, because that camera is really hard to use in the daytime. So we might have to use this one and then swap over to that one at night. But I can't really punch in very far with that new lens, which is a bit of a difficult one. But if anything comes close to us at Conisby, that'll be like the daytime. That will look like it's daytime, because I've tested it before and it looked amazing at night time. No artifacts, nothing. It looked really crystal clear. Yeah, I've spent a lot of time sorting out the sound and the look on this camera. Over the weekend I spent absolute ages, and I've done a couple of test streams with it private, so I could see what was going on. Just have to dial it in for every place you go to, because I've got an H5 Zoom recorder, a studio one on the top, and I'm taking all the sound through that. That's really sensitive, so if I turn it up a little bit too much, then it blows out the plane. So it was just a matter of coming here. The other day I came last Thursday, I think it was, and I dialed it in a lot then, and I've been testing it, like I say, all weekend, trying to get it exactly right. I'm using a different mic on the back to what I normally do as well. So yeah, I think we've got this camera set up. It's going to be a bit difficult for the night camera, because I've got no settings for that at the moment, because it's a complete new setup. But what I'm going to do is, obviously I use this streaming box on the back of that camera anyway. Most of the settings should be the same for that camera anyway, so hopefully out of the box should be relatively similar to what this one is. I've even colour matched them so they both look the same. So we've got nights at Conisbee on the 7th, so Sally said they start on the 7th, so I'm not sure what day I'm going to go up there for that, but that week I shall do a stream up there for that, and then we've got to wait until October before they start doing nights here, which when we move down to the other part they'll be much closer to us, and so we should get really good really close-up action, and they should be crystal clear like it's daytime. So, and obviously you'll see the afterburners as well, which will be good. I'm really looking forward to nights this year. Now we've got all the gear to do it, and Dave's also got the same lens, so we've got 2 of them now, so we're both going to be able to have really good nighttime vision. Just wish it weren't so bright during the days at the minute, but unfortunately it is, and it's really difficult to film them when it's like this. But when you're looking at the screen, everything's, you look up, the sun's directly above me at the minute, and when I look at the screen, I'm having to really squint to look at it. I need like some sort of hood to go over the top of me really, so I can see the screen a bit better, because in this daylight, this really harsh sunlight, it's so difficult to see anything. I mean, the camera's really struggling to focus right down the other end at the minute because of the sunlight. Yeah, I can't wait to see some carrots. We haven't seen some proper carrots for ages, have we? So that'd be nice to. I know we saw A10s coming in the dark earlier on in the year, and F35s, and what else do we have? We had some 15s from Mountain Home, and F22s. I'd love to see some F22s go out of here at night time. That would be absolutely stunning. Dave's put the burger van up. No, he's gone. He's disappeared. Yeah, I do need to do something. When I done Simon's stream, when we done the eclipse, I had an umbrella behind me, and that was a little bit. That was not too bad, because the thing is with that was stationary, so I was just filming, statically. I wasn't moving around. When you're filming up here, obviously you've got to try and turn the camera around, and that's difficult to have an umbrella. Although I have got a special clip that can clip an umbrella onto this pole, so I might try that out and see. But I definitely need something to go over all this gear, because the sun's just in your eyes. I can't put sunglasses on. I've got sunglasses with me, but as soon as I put them on, I can't see the screen, because it darkens out too much. So it's the lesser of each evil, unfortunately. Oh, we just got something went out of. Let's see if I can get it. Just went out of Mildenhall. There it is. It wouldn't be so bad if they were on the other runway, come from this end. I much prefer that runway. That's a long way away. These F35s have been out for absolutely ages. They must be tanking somewhere. Whether that's their tanker, I don't know. Because we've been streaming for 1 hour 50 minutes, and they went out before I actually went live, so they've been gone for 2 hours at least. I'm starting to lose it now in the sun. The screen has actually got its own cover around it, but it just doesn't do a good enough job. It's a little bit too shallow. It needs to be a bit bigger, really. But I keep thinking about buying the goggles that Chris has got, because Chris has got some that he can plug into his HDMI and he can see what the camera sees. So maybe that might be an option in the summertime, because it's so difficult to film them when there's really bright sunshine. I saw a few went out earlier, but I haven't seen nothing since I've been streaming. That's the first one I've seen, or noticed anyway. It's not just the sun either, it's like the haze down the other end is really, really, really bad today. I saw on ADSB, I saw 3 of them pinging earlier, but I was trying to see when they were going to go out, but I never noticed them go out. They obviously did. It's starting to be like a ghost town up here now. Everybody's going. There's not hardly anybody here now. The main car park's still full, but the rest of it's still quite empty now. You're on the Norfolk coast. I thought you was down London way, Keith. Oh, I just read it wrong. Come over you, and there's 2 over the Norfolk coast. I thought you meant you were on the Norfolk coast for a minute, but the heart was in the way. I couldn't read it all. Yeah, so obviously I was talking a little bit earlier about the stream on the I think I said Saturday, but it was Friday afternoon. I think it was last Friday, not Friday just gone, the Friday before. I was doing some testing on the website to see if I could stream 4K videos, and obviously that was only going out in 720 on YouTube. But I've sussed all that out now, so I'm hoping that when I go live in the future, that the website will also put a 4K feed out, and it seemed to be working now. But I'm going to do another test probably at the weekend. You might see me go live, but obviously I'm not live. That'll be just a rerun again, so I can make sure it's all working fine. And that should hopefully this time be 4K. And but don't expect to get an answer from me, because it won't be me. It'll just be me sitting on the computer looking at it. I'm hoping to send the signal back from here back to my FTP server, and then straight into the server settings that control the website, and then hopefully the live stream will go out on the website as well as YouTube. And if you watch it on the website, I think at the moment you shouldn't get any ads either, so that'd be a way of getting around ads. If you want to watch the stream without any ads, I'm hoping it won't put them on there. Yeah, a lot of the time because not many people stream in 4K, if your phone's set to just like normal, where most people are in either 720 or 1080p, you tend to go and have to change it in the settings in YouTube to get the 4K stream, because YouTube wants you to stream 1080p most of the time, so it's easier on their servers. But people don't really, they make it really difficult to stream 4K, to be honest with you. The amount of internet you have to push through it as well, it's crazy. I'm Bond and Starlink and 5G together at the minute, so I haven't seen a single drop yet, not one frame. So the only thing I've noticed is I'm streaming in 30 frames per second, the camera's in 60 frames per second, so there might be like a little bit of a jittering going on, but I haven't seen it when I've been looking at my phone. But I noticed it at Conisby that was doing it there, but to be honest with you, I actually forgot to change it to 60 frames per second on the streaming box, and once you go live you can't then change it without pausing it, and then sometimes it then messes up the stream. So next one I do, I'll try 60 frames per second, see if it gets away with it. That tank is going back over the top of Mildenhall again. It's just gone back out, must have done a touch and go. It's going round again. Yeah, it looks like it's good, Sally, my end. It looks like it's doing a good job. I mean, the routers and the antenna I've got on the roof are really good, so they do give me a really good signal up here. I'm actually plugged into Ethernet on the top of the van, through everything's all routed through the van, so all I have to do is just unplug one up on the top of the roof, and it's all undone once you finish your live now. So I've made it so much easier, because in the winter time it was quite, when it's dark up here you can't really see what you're doing, and I don't like to put big torches on just in case anything else comes in and they get distracted by you on the top of a van with a big torch or something. So I try to make it as easy as I can to pack up now, and I've made it so much easier. Literally one bolt and the monopod comes off the roof, and then one cable, and that's all there is. And if I do need to charge the batteries, I've got a power point up here to charge the camera, so technically I can go as long as I want on the stream now. I could do a 24-hour stream if I wanted to up here now, because I've got all the power up here. I've got my satellite and my 5G signal up here, so it's all good. That's what we've been working on in the background, all that type of stuff as well. So when I hadn't been able to do streams because my back's been hurt, and I've been concentrating on getting all those things right. Don't look like these F35s are coming back, I can't hear anything or see anything. There's nothing on the radio. It's all gone really quiet. They must have gone somewhere. They've been gone 2 hours. So anybody that's switched into 4K, what does this stream look like? Does it look good? Because when I looked at the 4K stream I done from Conisby, and I've taken that camera back now because I bought another camcorder, but there was something desperately wrong with that. I don't know what was going on with it, but it didn't look in focus, and it was really jittery, that stream. I was looking at it all the time thinking there's something not right with this, and I had all the settings and was thinking that's all good. But it just didn't do what this camera can do. This camera can stream good, but that one I didn't like that camera, so hence that's gone. Yeah, honestly, some nights when I'm up on the top of this roof, it's flipping freezing. Last year when me and Dave was down there filming the F-22s coming in, the roof was totally frosted up. There was just ice everywhere, and it was sliding all over the place. I've put a non-slip roof on the top of here now as well, so that should be better for the winter time, because it does get cold. I've got a load of new thermal stuff, gloves, hats and things like that, and a little head torch thing, but I need to get some like pocket hand warmers, because your fingers get absolutely freezing. Just literally taking your fingers out of your pockets for a few minutes to work something on the camera, you are absolutely freezing. But yeah, I really enjoy doing it. I'd rather be cold than I would really hot, to be honest with you. Now we've got everything right how we wanted it. Like I said, I've got to make an adjustment to this pole because the pole's definitely too short, but I can drill some more holes in that and then bring that up a little bit, because I've definitely noticed when they come past, I'm having to squat down a little bit. I don't want to have to do that. I just want to be able to just turn around and look directly in them. But when they go above me, I'm having to squat down and look upwards. So I've definitely got to change that. But we're getting there. We've all the problems we've had in the past. Every single stream, although I mean, it might seem like we're streamed a lot, but if you think we only do one stream sometimes every other week or whatever, it's all that practice. Just you find something different every single time you stream that you want to make better for you, make easier for everything, than packing up, setting up, the whole lot. You're always trying to make it better for the whole experience, so you can instantly pull up, put the camera on, and you're ready to go. Yeah, I know you've got some in you, Simon. You have them when you go out doing your Astro. I definitely got to get some of them for this year. Dave's back without his burger van. He's now going home, I think. I don't think the 35s are coming back. Don't know if they've gone somewhere else. Maybe they have. Yeah, it does. You definitely need the gear in the winter time to keep yourself warm, because it soon gets cold. But the van's got a really good heater in it. It's got a diesel heater in there. So what I do is as soon as I get to Lakenheath or wherever I'm going, I put the heater on. I just put it on low and just shut the door and just let it get nice and warm in there. And then when you get down, you just get into that warm, nice warm van and put the coffee on if you get time. And if not, there's always a McDonald's on the way home to get a coffee. Oh, cool. Well, my radio's on, but I could hear it a little while ago. I wonder if the batteries have gone flat, because that's been on for ages. It probably has. Oh, definitely. You definitely need to be prepared when you're doing the night streams. It's a whole different experience up here as well, and everything sounds really strange up here, and it's really, really quiet. There's no one here normally at night time. Sometimes you get the odd person. Sometimes I've seen the place absolutely packed, obviously, if it's like something different coming in. When there's just normally the F35s and 15s, it's normally just me and Dave here. Yeah, that's why I'm going to get them. Oh, I can see them coming in. Right in the direct sunlight. Typical. See two now. hear the wind. Steve? I don't have a bit of an echo. I turned the front one right up. See more coming?
Film each other. Yeah, going back up. Is that? Yeah, that one. That one. Are they coming round? One of them says a long approach, I know that.
Yeah, the wind's definitely picked up. Real good. I think we're going to get a low approach by one of them anyway. The wind's definitely picked up. It's blowing the camera around now. really picking up now. It's did that a little while ago, and then it calmed down, but it's got a lot worse. They're saying low approach on the radio about it, so. Back in, that's it. Two together. A lot of haze out there. Lost them in the sun. I can see them, but I can't see them on the camera. It's going to go round the other way. And that's all the fun of this runway when it's sunny. Should be quite a few more. I think I counted 10 out, there might be more than that. The other one's disappeared into the abyss somewhere. disappeared somewhere. I don't know where he's gone. Here we come. Hard to focus in on right over there. Coming in this time, I think. 2 for 1 shot. Another set of tyres gone. There's a few more to come in, I think. Not many more, but a few. Speak to you in a little while, Si. I could see your messages, Steve, I just weren't replying. I was just looking at something else. I was looking at the sky to see where stuff was, and then I was going to speak. I was going to say hello. He'll do it. He'll do it, definitely. If you haven't already seen it, Steve kindly donated his Vulcan video to the channel, and we put it on the channel. I had to take a few words out of it though, because I didn't want everybody to know he was getting in trouble. Here comes another one. It's high up this time. This might come across the top again, if I can get it in focus. It's really hazy back there now. Another 2-for-1 shot again, look. Blimey, that is hazy. It's here where the camera struggles, because it can't distinguish the colour of the plane from the background, so that's where normally you have the problem with focusing. But when it's in the sky with that amount of haze, it's really struggling to pick it out of the sky. It generally does a good job, but it's down. I walk down there, I know that much. might possibly be the last two. Yep, I think that's all of them, everybody. So thanks for coming in for the test again. I think we're all good now. So hopefully, fingers crossed, if it's good weather on Thursday, then we'll stream. Like I said, we might have to split the stream up if it pours down or anything like that. So it's been quite a good day to test actually today, although the sun's been absolutely crazy. I'm hoping Thursday will be better because it won't be like this. It'll be much easier to film, and hopefully they're on the other runway. It'll be even better. So once again, guys, thank you for coming in. This has been Libby for the Military Aviation Channel. I'll see you hopefully Thursday. Oh wait a minute, I'm not going just yet. There's one more coming. Got a straggler. Look at that for a shot. I think this one is the last one because it's coming on his own. I think it's the one that went out on his own. Go guys. Now this has been for Liberty for the Military Aviation Channel. And like I said, I'll see you on Thursday. Hopefully it's not raining and I'll go live. If it's raining constantly then I won't obviously, but we'll see what we can do and see if we can get some sort of cover and umbrella. But if it's really windy and stuff then obviously it'll probably be pointless, but we'll do what we can and we'll see you all then.